Alright. Well, that was a fun time last time. I can still touch this.
There, all taped, snug and warm. And, by some miracle, working.
And?
I already inserted the only coin I had in here. It was totally worth it.
That's what I was looking for. Alright, thank you, Chris. Fancy. Now, what do you say about this?
Almost a pity I can't make it come back. That wall in the club always did feel like it was missing something.
Nice. Yeah, what do we have left? Oh, we have this puzzle. Right. And this indentation. Now, what do I have in my inventory? Oh yeah, I have one more flower to give to Beryl. Wonder if that fits in here. I mean, it's kind of square. No. We don't know what to do with it yet. I might as well unselect that. Alright, let's try this puzzle again. Okay, so I tried... I tried doing the ones that are not marked on here. Various combinations of those. Although now that I look at this, it looks like a digital clock. Almost. Like if it had one more. Like, but you know how like your digital clock like lights up and it makes the different numbers? There's been a lot of 3 combination things. I don't think there's another place for us to use a 3-digit combination though. But maybe I have to do each of these? I don't know. Maybe I was massively overthinking it last time I played. Let's try this. A, B, E, A, B, C, F, E, F, G, A, B, D, E, F. Okay, that's 0, 3. This doesn't, and then it says F. I already did F. Does that mean I click it again? Okay. What is that, 103? No way! Oh my goodness, I massively overthought that last time. Sheesh. Literally hit each thing on the coaster you see. Ah! I mean...
God damn, I'm good. Guess the code's 703 then.
Ah, 7. That would make more sense.
And that sound came from under the table.
Oh. Ah. Ah. Alright. That's where we found the token. Okay, that was a lot easier than I thought.
This one's easy.
Yeah. Alright, and I can't do anything about that. There's nothing here. I just want to go around the room one last time. Yeah, okay, so he has nothing new to say about the puzzles. We found the thing in there. I'm not going to do the door yet. Okay. There's nothing there. Okay, I still can't It's funny, I thought I could use the ice pick, but I can't. Oh. Oh no, I'm getting lost again. Wait. Oh, this is the other door. Why do I keep getting lost in here? Okay, this way. That's the cigarette thing. There's our girl. I'll bring you a flower in a second. We looked at that before we looked at these. We solved that. Yeah, there's just ice. Interesting, you can still open that. Okay, so we solved the freezer lock puzzle. There's still nothing to do with these lemon tomato things. I can't actually interact with this space, so I guess I don't do anything with that. And then down here. Yeah, I think FF was Feather Falenche, and I still don't know what this one is. And I think that's it. I think we just have the door and Beryl. So Beryl, let me give you the last flower.
A flower for your thoughts.
Oh, that's the third one. Choose your question carefully, Chris, as it's the last one.
So you said.
So what's your question?
What do I want to ask her about?
The most important, lack of cigs. No, I want to know this.
So when did you start dyeing your hair green?
I told you before, didn't I? This is its natural color.
Well, you said that, but I figured you were joking. I mean, nobody has hair that shade without chemical help.
I do!
Really?
It's not as though I could dye it now even if I wanted to. I mean, I guess it probably wasn't this color originally, but maybe I used to color it like this. Or maybe I always wanted to? I'm not really sure. Do you think it looks good on me?
It's weird, but good. Nah, I really do think it does. Not my type.
Honestly? Yeah, it actually does. It would be weird to imagine you any other way.
Oh, we got that blush on her.
Besides, I like originality in people's appearance. You definitely fit into that label.
Can't say you don't look the type either. Thanks, though. I'm glad you like it.
I got you, girl. Nice. Now we got all our flowers. So no more talking. She will not talk to us again. I'm lost. This way? Yes. Alright. I think we're ready. And... whoops. There we go. Ah. Fifth door.
At this point, I'd be surprised if there wasn't another door behind this one. Hate to break it to you, girl, but you're getting predictable.
We can probably... Can we have both? Oh. No, you can only have one at a time. You can select two, but that's just to combine.
Considering what Beryl said, unlocking this door might be the point of no return. Am I absolutely sure that I'm done here?
Yep, I've done all the flowers, I've done all the puzzles, hold on. Let me go into the... I didn't think about the other rooms. Can I find my way out of here? Hello, bloodbath. Alright. Still can't take anything out of there or that. Still have the weird cutting board in here. What happens if you look in the mirror when it's just you?
Hi, Chris. Bye, Chris.
Worth it. I'm so glad I came back just for that. Okay, so I don't need any of that. And all the chairs are back. There's nothing left in there. Can't move this. Nothing in there. Opened all of these things. Looked at them. Drew on the blackboard. We looked at the clock. I think we're done. Okay, that was for the door. And that was for the desk. We only have one page of stuff now. I think we're done. As far as I'm aware. And if not, we'll come back another day and look at it then. Insert the token. Here we go, everybody. 6th door.
Alright. Seems like that's opened. Which means I'm done with this room.
Oh, Beryl.
Beryl, I got the door opened. Beryl? No response. Okay, I guess I'll be playing the waiting game again. I know it probably hardly matters at this point, but we've come this far together. It would feel weird to run ahead without her now. Actually, maybe I'll go ahead and rest my eyes for a bit too. Not in here, though. The club seating always was a bit cheap and uncomfortable, and it looks like Beryl did her best to keep things authentic in that regard. You're coming with me, Sleeping Beauty.
Aw, are you bridal carrying her? Or fireman? Aw, you guys sleep on the couch together. That's so sweet. Wow. That's amazing that that couch can fit the two of you.
Why, hello there. A change of scenery, I see. Am I about to find out I've been cuffed to the sofa again?
Would you like that?
Can't say it wouldn't be an interesting turn of events.
Sorry to disappoint, then.
I hope I wasn't out for too long. What have you been thinking about in the meantime?
Nothing too good. How about you?
Oh, hi.
Remember how you asked me about how many people I'd slept with in here?
I guess I was pretty blatant about that. Sorry. It's none of my business.
It's alright. The answer depends, though. Are we counting every encounter with where some clothes came off? Or only the people who seem to actually care?
I'm starting to get the weird inkling that I know where you're going with this.
Let's just say that the last time someone simply held me and took care of me was...
It's not days she's counting, is it? Are you trying to hint at something here?
I quite like you. And I'm not about to say I don't like the idea.
Oh boy. I'm actually both flattered to hear that, and a little torn at the same time.
I believe you're not completely unfamiliar with what I'm talking about either.
But it's been only a few months for me compared to however long you've been stuck the way you are. I have a hard time even imagining just how fucked your whole situation is. And to be honest, I feel like I'd be taking advantage of you.
Well, as far as I'm concerned, I'm the one taking advantage of you right now. Besides, I thought you didn't have that many qualms about engaging in one-night stands.
That's different.
Different?
It's one thing when you go somewhere expecting to get laid, and where all parties involved are aware of the rules they are playing under, where we all know we're just looking for a quick thrill. But here, everything's unexpected. I can't settle into a familiar routine. And I think I can say that right now, I don't know if I can do something that feels cheap and meaningless. So this is something completely different.
Why would it be cheap and meaningless, though? That sounded pretty heartfelt.
Because, like you said before, when I leave here, I'll probably forget you. Fuck 'em and forget 'em is about as cheap as it comes. I'm not sure I could just sleep with you like that.
Who would have thought you could show so much compassion for someone you've barely met? But that's the problem, isn't it? When we've talked a bit, it's not as easy anymore when there's some kind of emotional connection involved. Would it be easier if I was some random stranger you just met at a bar?
I think you know the answer to that already. What does that say about me, huh?
Probably something along the lines of, you're a bit broken. But guess what? We're both broken people in our own ways.
Yeah, a very comforting thought, that. And something we should totally bond over. I mean, sure, you're attractive. And physically, it's definitely an appealing idea. But mentally, I worry that my sense of guilt would be butt-fucking me with a sandstone strap-on.
What an image. This was getting really touching until that point. And then I'm like, ah, that image.
Only up until you leave this place, though.
Besides, wouldn't that memory hurt you just as harshly? Since you'd remember and know that I might just forget you. Here, have a lovely taste of the joy and happiness that you'll never have again. Is that what you want?
I don't want you to forget me, no. But I don't want to shy away from something just because it might hurt me. I know there are things I've forgotten about my own past, but I also know I remember everything that's been said and done here, with all the lost souls who've been here with me. In the real world, with so little interaction, it's all too easy to end up feeling numb. And even if it does bring me some pain, I would like a good memory to hold on to. Maybe having that hurt will give me focus. If you were in my situation, wouldn't you want the same? So even if it's only this one time, even if just for a few moments, I'd like to feel wanted. So, Chris, would you?
She's actually asking me to sleep with her.
I'm so torn. Here's the thing. I could be wrong. I'm gonna save. I have a feeling like maybe you shouldn't sleep with her if you're trying to go for the true ending or the secret ending. Something along the lines of, I'd rather wait until we're both back in the real world kind of thing. And that's kind of like, not your impetus, but along those lines. And that's something you do when you get out of here. But I don't think I can get... I definitely can't get the secret ending on my first try. And I'm pretty sure I'd have to remember stuff from my first playthrough in order to get the true ending. Like, know what color Beryl's panties are, for instance. And remember that she's a ghost. And stuff like that. I feel like you need to know those things to show that you remember her. I'm gonna agree. Just because it's our first time going through. That's the only reason. Because I feel like we're probably not gonna remember her when we get out. Just based on some of the choices I've made up to this point. I could be wrong. I could be massively overthinking this like I had everything in this game. But let's go for it.
I've made a lot worse decisions than this. So to hell with it. You're absolutely sure you want this?
Yes.
One question then. Do we have to worry about protection here?
Chris, remember how I said this was more than a dream but less than real? You don't have to worry about much of anything in here.
Fair enough. Don't blame me for double checking, though. It's always better to be safe than sorry about these things. And addressing it beforehand doesn't ruin the mood later on.
Clearly you're the expert, so I'll take your word for it.
I have to admit, though, that's a nice fantasy you're selling.
The creak of the couch. I don't know why this was funny to me.
Alright, Beryl. You're on. Show me how much you want this.
Oh?
Don't tell me you're suddenly going to be playing the shy card.
Well... It's just that... I've never done it like this before.
And by this you mean...
With me taking the first step?
You were being so flirty just a little while ago. What happened to the eager little girl? Are you actually all bark and no bite, Beryl?
Things are actually a lot easier when you're just watching.
You and your stalking. Okay. Let's start like that, then.
Huh?
I don't mind you watching me if that's what gets you into the mood.
Poor Beryl. Oh no.
No, wait! Let me.
Do we have a... I was wondering, I'm like... I wonder if Beryl actually has slept with anybody, or she's trying to portray that she's experienced, but I'm like, I don't feel like... Which... Man, she chose Chris to be her first. Wow, we must have done some things right with her at least. But I'm very suspicious now that we should decline next time.
Wait, did you just say it was the first time you had done that? Didn't you imply you'd done all kinds of things with people here before?
Well...
I swear to God, if it turns out you're one of those people who seems so eager to get into someone's pants, only to confess to being a virgin afterwards.
Oh? Would that be a bad thing?
She had better not be serious. Beryl.
Don't worry, I'm not. Well, I might have been one when I died, considering I don't remember much from my life at this point anymore. But this me isn't.
Okay. Okay. Just checking.
Mind if I ask why this seems to be a touchy subject for you?
I'm not a fan of stealing people's first times. That kind of thing should be special, with someone special. Not with someone like me, who usually doesn't think much of that kind of thing. Besides, it's just emotional baggage I don't need. And it reminds me of that idiot.
That idiot.
Well, I'm the one who's the idiot, really. But what he did back then was pretty idiotic, even by my standards.
Is this your boyfriend you broke up with?
From the way you put it, it seems you actually do care?
No. I'm not the kind of person anyone should experience their first time with.
So if I tell you I've done that before, then it's fine. And if I tell you that was my first time, then you're going to complain because somehow you don't think you're worthy?
Just where are you going with this?
What if it's both?
Is this another of your weird puzzles? Because I don't think I can muster enough coherent thought to make sense of one right now.
Wouldn't it be fun if it was?
I'm out.
Fine, fine. If you must know, I've gone down on people before. So like I said, this wasn't my first time. But things have never gotten quite so enthusiastic. So it was a first time too. Because it was the first time that was something that I wanted to do, rather than something I got asked to do.
Interesting. Okay.
Asked? What do you mean by...
Chris, listen. I know you're not some sort of perfect knight in shining armor all the time. Or most of the time. Maybe not even any of the time at all.
Yeah, rub it in. At least you noticed.
But that's not what's important. Because right here, right now, just for me, you were exactly the person I needed. And don't you dare even think about telling me I'm wrong. That the moment was any less special for me because it was you.
Okay, I'm actually reevaluating this. This decision might have been a good one for both of them.
That's something for me to decide.
I really do have to question your taste in men, Beryl.
Oh, trust me, my track record's not been great. You really have nothing to be jealous of.
You have a thing for bad boys.
Well, Good boys really end up here, would you believe?
Who would have thought? Do you trust me?
What sort of question is that?
A simple one. Here and now. Do you trust me?
I guess?
You guess. What's happened to the smart-ass Beryl who's always so sure of herself?
She's feeling a little off balance at being asked a question like that, I think. And after what we just shared, too. But, yes, I do trust you. Being close like this is nice.
Good. Since I have an idea or two, and they'll need trust.
Where are you going?
You mean where are we going?
Nani?
I'm guessing you placed those bandage rolls here hoping they'd trigger my memory. I don't think you expected these to possibly get another use.
What?
Use your imagination. I'm obviously not about to tie them around an injury.
Oh, you thought you might tie me up?
Someone is thinking far too much about what she might have watched other people doing, isn't she?
Maybe.
To be fair, that's where my mind went as well. I'm like,
That's not what I plan to use this for.
Oh?
Sit down on the rug.
okay.
We have a comfy sofa in the other room and you suddenly want to do things here?
And now your imagination is getting ahead of itself. I think you've been doing far too much watching.
What?
Oh.
Yes? Hello?